Today's topic is all about skincare, specifically skincare for mature women. Welcome or welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Just to give you a little background on what my skin type is like as we discuss all of the skincare. I'm 56 years old. I have aging skin. I have age spots. I have fine lines and wrinkles. I have big pores that I would like to look smaller. I have all of the things that we are challenged with as we continue to age. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a few of my favorites from the Drunk Elephant skincare line. The first thing that I want to tell you about is this TLC Baby Facial. I was really blown away by this, okay? So the consistency is more like a lotion than a serum. It's a little bit thicker, and you use this once a week. This is powerful stuff, okay? It resurfaces your skin. It makes it so smooth. So the instructions say to put it on and to leave it for 20 minutes and then to rinse. Now, if you are new to chemical exfoliants, that might be a little bit too harsh for you. And so maybe you would want to start with 10 minutes and then rinse it off. If you're used to chemical exfoliants, I would say go ahead and start with the 20 minutes. My skin was tingling, and I'm very used to that type of thing. My skin was tingling and it was, slightly burning, but not anything bad, enough to where I knew it was working and I wanted to leave it on. So I did leave it on the 20 minutes. Now, when I rinsed it off, I was kind of like, well, okay, that's nice. But the instructions said after you use this and you rinse your face, then you should add this marula oil, and that's it for the evening. So that's what I did. I used this marula oil and I put it all over my face, and honestly, I thought, okay, this is a little greasy. I don't know that I really like this. But I followed the instructions. I kept it on. I slept overnight with it on. And when I got up in the morning, my face was so smooth. It was so, I could not get over it. Literally, it felt like a baby. And I get why this is called the baby facial, because it felt so smooth, and I was blown away. Now, I didn't know about this little gem until I bought these together. This came together, and I'm so glad, because I think if I would have just used this on its own, I may have been, okay. But when you add this to the mix, the results are amazing. The next product that I want to tell you about is also a chemical exfoliant. This one is a glycolic serum. It's called the TLC Framboase Glycolic Night Serum. So you use this only at night. Okay, so we've been talking about two different types of exfoliants. So the one I just showed you, the baby face, you would use that one once a week. It's sort of like a powerful punch. This one is strong, but it's mild enough to use every single night. So this one is daily. That one is once a week. So glycolic, what does glycolic acid do? It helps to remove the surface of your skin that has the dead skin cells to help produce collagen, which makes your skin more plump and full and all the young things that we want it to look like. So I love this. It did not burn on me. And I will just say this again, we all have different skin. So if you were to use this and it were to start to burn on you, I just say back off and ease into it slowly. This one is a runny, it's like a runny liquid. And so I just placed it in my hands and then just patted it all in. But I'm loving the results that I'm seeing with this one. Let's talk vitamin C serum. This is their vitamin C serum. It is called C Firma Fresh Day Serum. You use this once a day in the morning. Now, this is a liquidy form. So you just pop this up and then you squirt a couple of pumps in your hand and you sort of press it into your face. I love vitamin C. It is so good for your skin. It's one of those must-haves. Like, we must cleanse, moisturize, and if you do nothing else, use a vitamin C. Now, we can always add in other things, other treatments, but I think this is one of the basics that everyone should be using. I was pleasantly surprised when I opened this to find that there were 2 containers in the box. One had the L-ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C in its purest form in a powder. So one container had the powder of the vitamin C, and the other container had the liquid for the vitamin C. So once you get home with the product, you mix them together and you shake them up. And so then you know that you have the freshest form of vitamin C. Now, anytime you open a vitamin C, like let's say you had a container that had the dropper on it, you lifted it up and then you squeezed it out. Anytime air gets inside there, it oxidizes, which means it loses its powerfulness. And so you don't want it to oxidize. And so when they have a container like this that you can't see through, you don't have to take the top off. It just pops up like this and you squirt it in your hands. I know that this isn't oxidizing. So I know, first of all, that it is fresh because I mixed it together at home. Secondly, I know it's not oxidizing because there's no air getting in here. So that means that I have this vitamin C in its purest form and its freshest form, which is the best. As we age, our skin becomes a little dull and sallow looking, and so we're always searching for products that can make it look brighter and lift it to look more fuller. And so that's what this does, okay? This is the Bouncy Bright Facial Mask Illuminator. This has 10% azelaic acid and 10% salicylic acid. What those two do is they help to make our complexion lighter and brighter. This is gentle enough to use in the morning and in the evening, so I've been using it both. The last product that I want to share with you is this is a moisturizer. It is their Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. It's very moisturizing, it's very rich, but it's not heavy and thick. It's light, which I really, really enjoy. Now, sometimes I will mix these two together because it's sort of like, when you go to order a smoothie and you order your smoothie and then you say, oh, can you throw in an extra shot of protein? It's just that extra. This is sort of like that. This is your extra protein. And so what I like to do sometimes is to mix these two. And so what I do is you can squeeze out as much as you want here on top, which again, it's not going to let any air in because it's going to come up like that. So you squeeze the amount that you want on the top, and then you place this on top and you squirt however much you want of this, and then you just sort of swirl it together with your fingers and then apply it to your skin. It's very convenient, very easy, and it's quick because it's just 1-2 products in one motion. I know that that's a lot of information to take in at once, and one of the questions that I get asked all the time is, how do you remember if you're supposed to use this in the night and this in the day, how can you keep track of all that? Well, one of the ways that I do is I just take a piece of tape right here and I take a Sharpie and I write PM once a week or PM every night, so that I'll remember until once you start using them over and over, it just becomes natural. But that's how I keep track of it. I also have kept an index card with my skincare and I write the order in which I use things. So there's always get arounds. You can always get around. And it seems like a lot when you're talking through it, but when you're actually applying the skincare, it goes really quick. Now, I have tried a lot of skincare, a lot of different brands. I've tried high-end, I've tried budget-friendly, drugstore, and I love this. I think that this is powerful, effective, it's clean. There's no added scents to any fragrances to the products, which I love, because some products, honestly, I love, but the scent is so overwhelming, I just can't use them. So I really appreciate the fact that the only scent that these products have is what they're naturally made from. There's no added fragrance to it, so it keeps it clean. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. And look, If there are any Drunk Elephant products that you love, that you have enjoyed, let me know in the comments below, because I like learning from you as much as I like sharing with you. And so tell me what you like from Drunk Elephant. I will also leave all of these products listed in the description box below. You just tap the word more and they will pop up with a clickable link if you desire to shop through them. Thank you again for spending time with me today. I'm very humbled and honored that you would. If you enjoy this type of content, I'm going to ask you to give this video a like, a thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe so that we can hang out again next week.